Hey everyone, Positron taking a quick look at Tiny Metal Full Metal Rumble. So this is actually a follow-up to Tiny Metal, which came out a couple years ago. It's by Area 35, and it is a tactical war game. It is very much Advance Wars. If you have played Advance Wars before, you will know how this plays out, and it's pretty cool. Now, full disclaimer, I was provided a code for this. I do know both people on the development team, so keep that in mind. But I will try to give a good look at this so you can check it out. It's got a lot of options here. So we got our campaign. Skirmishes are pretty great. Skirmishes are basically just, there are map packs you can buy in the game. This is with in-game currency, not real money. And they're basically different scenarios that you can do. There are a lot of them. You can see here the ones that I've opened so far. I haven't done any of these yet, but there's a lot. There's a ton of stuff here. There's online versus, and you can see the shop here with the unlocks. So this is currency you can get in the game. There's a lot of map packs. You can see the ones I've already gotten. There's the jukebox. You can check through like all the information about different areas and things like that, and the tutorial stuff. Yeah, so it is pretty neat, but we're going to go into the campaign here, and we'll continue where I left off. Now, I'm about, so 5 missions in on the main campaign here. So in the world map, you can travel around in a variety of different ways. You can drive around if you want, with 2 different options. You can also fly around as a helicopter or a jet. And to get some of the currency and pickups and stuff like that, there are actually spots on the map. Let me see if I can find one here. I know I've picked up most of them. Here's one. Right. So if you fly over one of those and hit confirm, you will pick it up. And sometimes those are currency, sometimes those are unlocks. Here's another one over here. Now again, I've picked up most of these. I spent a lot of time just flying around as my first thing and just kind of enjoying the scenery and doing that, but let's get into the actual meat and potatoes of the game, the tactics portion. And this is where I think a lot of people will immediately notice that, this is very Advance Wars, and that is pretty cool. So, the main objective is own 8 cities here. There are challenges. Every mission has 3 challenges, or 2 to 3 challenges. I think skirmishes have 2, campaign missions have 3. And you get a better rank for stuff like that, which I think gives you more currency to spend. So let's see, like this one is territory guard, to let enemy capture any of your buildings, do not allow day 15 to end, don't have any units die in a counterattack. We have a new unit available, the heavy metal. So let's do this. Everyone typically plays out the little story sequence beforehand.
All enemy units have been neutralized.
Well done, everyone. So this is our heroine, Wolfram, searching for her brother, Ragnar, who's gone missing.
We should send out a search party. If there are survivors, we may be able to get some intel on the Metacleon Corporation.
Agreed. All units, we're moving out toward the northern mountains. Expect to encounter enemy survivors, but do not pursue.
Yes, Commander.
This is a warning.
Huh?
Who's this?
Identify yourself.
To those who would trespass your seeking the powers of old, be prepared for that same power to be unleashed upon you. You will not be warned again. Turn back.
What should we do?
So, Wolfram's brother was looking for these lost artifacts.
The only way is forward.
Roger.
Alright, so here are our leaders. We'll be controlling Wolfram. So every leader has its unique passive abilities and a superpower and ultra power that they can activate once their bar builds up, and the enemies have the same sort of things there.
Every unit has a movement type.
Being a little bit of a tutorial here.
Riflemen are infantry units. Infantry units will suffer no penalty to moving through forest tiles and can climb sloped tiles such as hills. Refer to the Metalpedia if you require more specific information. If a unit's HP is below 100%, it can recover by moving on to a friendly city or factory tile and selecting the heal command.
Very useful.
Infantry and vehicle units can recover their HP at city, factory, and HQ tiles, and aerial units at airport tiles. Be cautious when moving units to unrevealed tiles. Running into an enemy unit while doing so will result in an ambush. If your unit is ambushed while on the move, it will be halted and may receive extra damage.
Yeah, you definitely don't want to
Pay
just
particular attention in areas with poor
pile units
visibility,
into unknown
like
locations.
forests or hills. The heavy metal is the most heavily armed and armored version of the ubiquitous metal. A heavy metal's armor is nearly impervious to normal attacks. They are also very effective against other vehicle units. However, like its smaller cousin, the metal, it suffers from a low visual range and requires support from other units.
Alright, so let's get going here. So each turn plays out, you get to move and attack with each unit once. So this is a personnel carrier, so we can load our unit into here. We can transport them around, you can fit one unit into there. We've got a metal, which is a tank. We've got a scout, which is a anti-infantry unit with a lot of visual range. I think we'll go here. At the end of each turn, it will reveal more of the map. Will not reveal until you confirm the end of your turn, so you gotta be pretty careful when you're moving around here. In fact, actually, let's see. Yeah, these can't move very far.
Metal swirling out.
I can also press square, just go to all the next available unit that hasn't taken a turn yet. Now, I don't believe initial facing matters, but it might. I feel like you might get a little bit of a bonus if you attack something from behind. I'll send the APC here. They can actually attack, but they have pretty low damage. At the end, also, we can build units. So let's see. What were the challenges for this? Okay, so there are no challenges in terms of not building certain units. So we'll build... I think we'll build another scout, maybe. Alright, so now they'll take their turn. So you can see them kind of roaming around back there. Alright, every turn we get, depending on how many buildings we have, we get some income. So we'll drop this guy here. So if you move an infantry unit to a building, you can select capture, and depending on their HP, they will throw so many points in there. So these have 10 HP, so they will put 10 points into it. Now this doesn't always come into play. Sometimes hero units have a little bit less, or they'll provide less rather. I think this building over here is actually uncaptured. Oh, we can sneak back and factory over here too. That's great. Also, for reference, I can spin the map around, I can zoom in, I can zoom out. And I can just snap it back if I want to. Let's see. We of course want to protect our HQ. The HQ is gone, and so are we. Now, heavy units, or vehicle units, also need to be supplied. They can be supplied by the APCs. So you'll see here they have fuel. They take I think about 10% of their fuel every turn to move. They also have limited ammo. So you can also see in the lower right, you can see what the effect is. So Tundra gives us a 15% defense, Forest is 35%, City is 35%. We will move the tank into the city for now.
We fighters won.
So I will want some more... We will want another personnel carrier, if only for supplying. I can see them rummaging around back there. Alright, so let's capture this building. Now that'll add to our income. Actually going to move our APC down here towards these two tanks. They're definitely going to need the refills. You will start capturing this. Move the scout. Yeah, we can move it to the city for now. Okay, so we do have an enemy in range. We will be able to attack them.
Awaiting orders, sir.
So if you've never played Advanced Wars or a game like it before, the way attacking works is based on your HP, determines how much damage you do, and then of course there is the kind of rock, paper, scissors sort of situation of, some units are better than others versus other units. In fact, if you go over here, you can actually see all of the different effectiveness towards different unit types. So we'll take this tank. Tank is very good against other armor. And we have a couple of options here. Now, let me see if I can get this option. Yeah, so by default you have 3 potential options. You have attack, you have assault, and you have lock on. The way attack works is just your standard damage. You will hit first, and it will do standard damage. Assault is different. Assault is actually a really cool way to capture territory and things like that. By that I mean that the enemy attacks first, however, you also push them back and then move into their spot afterwards when you attack. So if you are able to take the hit first, you can actually do quite a bit of damage and maneuvering on one turn. And lock on, again, this is being explained on the tutorial here, but basically you can tag a unit, and then when you decide to fire, you can fire with whatever the unit's like focus fire, and all units will fire on that one. I think we'll do this for now. We're kind of defended here with this rock. Oh, there's another tank back there we just discovered. So we'll do pretty heavy damage to them, and they will do very little damage to us. In fact, they did 8. Now, we can't quite make it there with our scout. We are going to need to get that tank out of there, though. That's going to be trouble. What do we got left? We can roll our way up here. No units there. We definitely want to get some infantry up that way. Get another APC going here, which I think we will. And we just got this scout left to move. I think we'll just park ourselves here. Alright, so they're gonna move in. Yeah. I should have checked the movement range on that first. That's gonna be some pretty hefty damage against our scout. I mean, you can see enemy movement ranges. Ooh, they have like a mech there. I've not seen those units yet before. Alright, so this is kind of scary. So we can see their movement ranges, and it'll highlight units that they can attack. Actually, if you look in the lower left too, you can see all the their effectiveness at a glance. Well, I have certainly put that scout in a lot of danger. Supply you. We'll capture this building. And let's see.
Armored transport ready.
I actually kind of want to load this person up for now. Keep them safe. Though I believe if the ABC dies, they will also go as well.
Your orders?
It's just a scout. Even with the tree cover, yeah, that's not gonna do well. How are these against mechs? Not good. In fact, I don't even think tanks are good against mechs. Damn. Well, we probably want to move into the trees over here and hit this scout. Still doing okay.
Look, the cavalry's here.
Yeah, we're kind of in a tight spot, actually. We really need to get this heavy tank.
My grandmother had wheels, simply a wagon.
I think we move this scout back here for now.
And rubber.
So there's actually a river blocking the way there. We'll probably just park this scout in the trees for now, but I don't think we'll have them attack. But we will try and capture this building. Now those tanks could come for our infantry, and that could be really bad, but we'll see how that goes. striker. Right. We might want a lancer. Lancers are really good against armored units. Lancer can't move very far though, so we'll throw out another metal here. Now this turn could be pretty rough. We're gonna take some pretty heavy damage here. Probably down to about 60%. Ooh, so here's a lock-on from the enemy. This scout is in deep, deep trouble. Surprisingly survived. So there's also another function that we'll probably see here, and you can merge two units together. They will combine their HP. They do not combine experience, though. You'll see things ranking up as, whoa, what was that? Alright, we got stuff coming out from behind over here. And there's a striker in position against us. Oh my. Yeah, so you can combine two units. Units do level up individually. Each unit has its own experience. They gain a little bit of a boost every time they level up. Oh man, this is... This thing can absolutely hit us, I'm pretty sure, on the next turn. So we might want to be really careful with that. Tough calls here.
Awaiting orders, sir.
Ah, that scout is dangerous. Well, let's capture this at least. This has 1% HP, that's hilarious. We can spend a little money to heal and supply it. Doesn't give a ton, but it's at least something.
Logistics are the key to victory.
Let's see. How's this thing doing, fuel-wise? It's doing
I've
well.
got places to be.
Our actions define
Now, I
us.
don't believe we can... No, we can't supply in a city we don't own.
First in,
So we
first
could
out.
attack this, but we're not going to do enough damage to it. And we actually can't get in for a better attack.
Aye, right.
I think our situation is going to be moving this. How far can you move? Nowhere right now. I think we need to get the heavy metal up there. And we may just honestly want him to try to hit this heavy metal. This scout is in dire straits. We're just gonna get out of here. Alright, we've got an infantry unit and our tank here. I want to be 27, 35, 27, 32. Not great situations here. We might just want to back off for now. Not that we want them to get the first hit, but at the same time, you definitely don't want to just die in a counterattack. Not only for the bonus. There's no there's no air units that we really have to deal with. Might just want more metals, honestly. What is good against mechs, actually? Do we have anything that is particularly good against mechs? We do not. Tanks aren't, though. The striker is. The lancers are. So, okay, yeah, we'll build a lancer. Let's see what happens here. I think we're going to lose some units here. If we can avoid them taking that building, that will be good. And hopefully, I kind of got wrapped up in just playing, but hopefully this is giving you a good look at how the game plays out. This kind of rock, paper, scissors tactical experience here. Alright, so we did actually do some decent damage to that. This tank is in big trouble. It actually didn't do any significant damage. That's surprising. Only about 20%. The scout will do pretty heavy damage against an infantry, even though they are damaged. Yeah, that comes one of their infantry. Alright, we're doing okay. We should absolutely be able to kill this thing. See our heavy metals in action. Very nice. Even got a crit on that. Let's see. Let me get some infantry. Where's our other scout? We still have another scout? Nah, it's over here. I think we want to try to get these two combined. Just save them. This is a tough one. This rifleman has seen better days.
Ready and waiting.
Well, we could do this. I think we can still merge these.
Infantry on the move.
Yeah, there we go.
What's new?
We can get the metal up here,
Metal's rolling out.
but we're still gonna have trouble taking that thing out. What we really need is either the heavy metal or the lancer, I think. And we can almost make another heavy metal.
Orders?
Set up a defensive position here for now.
You can depend on us.
I mean, maybe we do get a striker. Just set up shop. Alright, you need supplies.
Roll out.
Well, we'll certainly need to get an infantry out here as well.
Armor Fury on the move!
I think we retreat with this tank. Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to get far enough away, I think.
You got it.
Let's see what happens here. So they're actually going to go after our APC, and I think it'll survive.
Knock them down.
So they're trying to assault us, actually. We get to hit first, which means they're going for the assault there. Yeah. Oh, there goes that scout. Bummer. You can also kind of skip through these. Some settings too on how you want battles to play out. Ooh, they're gonna try capturing that building. We don't want to let them do that.
What's das about? If my grandmother had wheels, send me a wagon.
So our superpower is available if we wanted to use it.
Yeah, I can't mind.
We're gonna get our first shot. Let's actually
Worry,
look.
happy.
No, it's the same. I think we will use the superpower. It's also buff our infantry units.
Yeah, I can't bear it.
There we go. So we'll do 52% to this thing this time.
No fucking around.
We'll take significant damage still, but fortunately, that puts a big hurt on this, which has been a huge problem for us. What else can we do here?
Infantry on the move.
We can kind of stop him from doing some damage. So let's do
I've got places. We've got places.
do a focus fire here.
I'm gonna get down.
This won't kill it, but it'll do significant damage.
Don't bother. Just back up.
Actually, we probably could have done even bigger focus fire with that.
Gotta be.
We'll certainly kill it this time. This tank is basically cannon fodder at this point. I'm actually not going to have him attack. We'll try to set up our striker.
Yo, where do you want the package? Buckle up.
You know what? No, we will keep this up here. Keep supplying that unit.
Our actions define us. Metals rolling out.
I don't think the scout can get there. No. But we can use it as kind of fodder here. Can't quite make another heavy metal, so we'll just stop for this round here. Alright, this guy is extremely dead. Goodbye. Wow, they even did focus fire. That's good though. They wasted basically a whole turn there. Though they do rank up, which is a little scary. Actually taking quite a few losses here, unit-wise. So they're gonna attack our striker, which unfortunately cannot fire back directly. But we finally got our heavy metal out here. It'll help quite a bit. Now I don't think anything... Oh no, something is in range. So this is an indirect attack.
110%.
Things can't counterattack from that. So it's not a ton of damage, but it's something. Now the real question is... Can we finish off... Yeah. Alright, we can finish off this mech finally. Which has been a huge thorn in our side. Good. We will definitively make another heavy metal as well. We still need another infantry, but maybe we'll get this guy. Start moving them this way.
Metals rolling out.
Do okay damage.
Moving the new nav point.
Can we destroy this? We can. Okay. That'll be good. Just gets another unit off the field, gets a little bit of unit experience. Now there are also hero units as well, but I don't see the buildings necessary to summon them. So they have a striker available. It did crit our heavy metal, that's a bummer. Ooh. So we lost that APC, and I believe that means we also lose the unit inside of it. That's rough.
Come on, you bludgers.
They're definitely putting the hurt on us here.
Wham, bam. Thank you, ma'am.
Now there are difficulty levels as well, so if you're concerned about, you know, whether or not you can handle this, there certainly are options. Alright, let's start moving this guy up. We still can do an indirect attack on this. We'll do so. We definitely need to try to get another factory, though. Let's see. We can certainly finish that off.
You got it. Crush 'em.
Do some pretty heavy damage here. And we'll merge these as well.
Mobilizing. Get up, you feet.
I think we just take this thing out.
Let's go.
Heavy metals are extremely powerful, it seems. Can you actually take out this unit? Ooh, not quite.
Drama. You right, mate?
But it's probably not going to really retaliate against us.
Come on.
So we might as well do some damage to it. Oh wow, it actually did kill us. I stand corrected. Well, we won't get that challenge then.
Kick the tires and get in.
We'll move this back this way so we can pick up a unit here. There comes the indirect again. That is a bummer. We did lose half the heavy metal there.
Thank you, ma'am.
How we doing here? Ooh, that was a crit too. Damn, we're actually getting some bad luck on the crits here. There's another scout. Can we actually kill it? We can't.
Aye, right.
We should be able to take out whatever we want here.
Hey, look, the cavalry's here.
We'll
Everyone,
lock on.
Get ready.
Go. Go.
And we'll take this out.
No.
I think we can indirect shot on this. Yeah, this will finish this off. So now we're actually starting to make some headway here. Players better than me would probably have already been making a lot more headway. We're actually going to make more infantry. We really, really need another factory here. Not having more than one is definitely hurting us.
I've got places to be. Looks like a good run.
We'll boost up these units here. So he actually decided not to attack us. That's interesting. We can certainly get a kill here.
Sir, your orders for Artemisia.
And I think we'll actually try to heal up this unit. And what do we want here? Do we want I mean, maybe we just get more heavy metals, really.
What's this about? If my grandmother had wheels, she'd be a wagon.
It's no time for standing around. Burn in rubber.
I don't think we can pick up this unit. No. Alright, they're probably going to come in here. This is going to be interesting. A Lancer versus a heavy metal. We didn't kill them. They might have done decent damage to us. Nah, about 15%. That tank's just rolling up. It does not want to mess with our heavy metal.
Aye, lad.
We can't quite kill it with this one. Can we kill it with this one, I wonder? Won't really know.
Riflemen ready and waiting.
We'll load them in. Try to get them out there faster.
Infantry on the move.
And we'll start capturing these buildings. Now, we only need to capture 8 cities. Or maybe we need to capture 8 cities and capture the enemy HQ.
Aye, right.
I think we just...
Time
Oh,
to
that actually won't... Oh, it will kill it. Okay. Get rid of you. And... I'm a little concerned about this, but we'll take this shot.
That'll you got, you little maggot.
Where are we going?
Yes, sir.
I think we will continue to heal you up. And let's see, what do we want to buy here? I think we want another infantry. Oh, they actually captured that factory. That's actually really bad. We don't want that. So they moved their striker up as well.
Got you, little maggot!
So we're gonna need to try to get that. For now, I think we'll just heal.
Get up, you heat!
Destroy this tank. Now, the deal with strikers, if you weren't aware, they can't attack and move in the same turn, so they do need some setup.
2 people short in the road.
Proceeding to target zone.
I'm actually not sure. Yeah, that's what I think
Moving.
it is.
Doing me best.
Aye, right.
Alright. Better to sit at 100%, but I think we can start moving this unit out.
Awaiting orders, sir.
Capture this. We've almost got enough for our superpower. Our ultra power. I don't remember, does that, yeah, all infantry. So we definitely want more infantry. Probably want a Lancer before we active as well. They also have their ultra power available, so that's pretty scary. Not quite sure how that's going to play out. They are going to hit our heavy metal again, but it's not going to do enough damage to really be dangerous. Oh, they just built a heavy metal. That's horrifying. That's a problem.
The path least traveled.
Damn.
Where are we going?
I think we're gonna need to set this up over here. How much damage would we do? A fair amount.
Looks like a good run.
Get up, move on!
Can we get 2 over there? We can't.
Fuel's run out. I just don't have the power. Let 'em have it.
It's actually only gonna do 50%. That's surprising.
Aye, right.
Well, I think we do take. Even if we do take some damage here, should be able to take him down to half. We'll probably lose one of ours as well. Take us down to half. Yeah. We can actually take out this guy. It's actually not going to. That's crazy.
Sir, your
Do we have
orders.
any other units available? Not really.
Get up, you heat!
We're not gonna be able to go over mountains with this thing. Oh! Surprise. Well, we did find it at least, so that's a plus.
Riflemen, ready and waiting.
It's actually gonna go for our APC. I think our APC is toast here.
Rounds coming down.
Nope, it did survive. Interesting to see how that moved. I think that that 2% using, I'm trying to capture here. Whoops. We can take out the striker. Goodbye.
We're needed.
Can hit this guy. This poor sap. He's had better days. Damn, we gotta get this this factory out of here. This will take out this tank. I mean, if we just make them waste money, that will also be nice. But we really need to get that factory for ourselves.
Big income.
Whoops.
Doesn't matter who you are. We're
Oh, we got all 8 of the, I didn't realize we got all 8 there. So you didn't actually have to capture HQ. We got S rank, but we didn't get that last one. So of course, if we want to, we can go back to any of those previous missions. If we want to perhaps get a better rank or something like that. But yeah, hopefully this gives you a pretty good look at Tiny Metal Full Metal Rumble. It'll be out on Steam and Switch for 15 bucks. I think it's pretty cool. Again, full disclosure, do know a couple people on the development team. I was given this for free, so take that as you will. Hopefully this gives you a good look at it. If you're into Advance Wars, I think it does a good job of getting that style of game out there. And yeah, if you liked the video, hit like, helps a bunch. Subscribe for more stuff like this, and I will see you soon.